What's going on, everyone? Talen here with Talen Collects Figures, and we are back with another figure. And this time we have another figure from a brand that I usually don't get from. I think I've only gotten one other figure from them, and we have Asuna here from Aquamarine. So I just really liked the look of this figure, and she was on a slight sale when I decided to pick her up. It did take her a while to get here because there actually was some shipping issues, but I got her for $130. That includes my shipping fee. But since buying her, because I ordered her a while ago, I ordered her, or I not pre-ordered, I ordered her in June? I ordered her in June of 2021. And then there was some shipping issues when everything started getting a little worse again, so they couldn't ship via the method that I selected. So they were holding on to it till that shipping opened up. It never opened up, so they just shipped it a different method for free for me. And I ended up getting her now in November of 2021, so it took a couple months for them to get it to me. But I now have the Asuna, and since, like I said, ordering her, she has actually dropped in price at a few places. So I don't know if there's like a surplus of this figure going around. If, I don't know, maybe she's not as good quality as I thought she looks. So that's why people are trying to get rid of her, because she's like $80 right now on a couple websites that I've seen. But that doesn't include shipping. So depending on how much they charge for shipping, it might be similar to what I paid. Now, you wouldn't be paying $50, so it might be like $20 to $30 for shipping. So I probably overpaid by like $20. If I had just waited till now, I could have got her for like $20 cheaper. But hey, what you gonna do about it? I wanted to get the figure, and I thought it was a good deal at the time, so I purchased her. So now we just got to take a look at what she looks like. She came out in December of 2018. Her retail price is actually $130. That's why I thought I was getting a pretty good deal, because I basically got her for retail, and they, kind of free shipping. But I think the shipping was technically $25, so I got her for $25 off. And like I said, this is from Aquamarine. It is Asuna from Ordinal Scale. And yeah, she's 1/7 scale. So let's go ahead and get her out of the box and see what she looks like, because I'm quite excited to take a look at this Asuna here. Okay, so we just took her out of the box here. So now this is what she looks like so far. So, go. I think she looks pretty good, actually, so far. A little bit of some of that lighter kind of material, but it still feels pretty sturdy, which is nice. And then we've got her rapier over here. So yeah, we got that. We've got, I guess, some supports for her for standing her up, and then her base here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get her set up here so that she can be standing and not laying on her back there. All right, so here we go. We've got her all set up and put together. We've got her leg resting on here, and she actually didn't really seem to even need this. Maybe it's just to help relieve some of the strain, but this was actually enough to hold her up, which is kind of surprising. So yeah, not necessary, but welcome, because look at the pose. This might start drooping over time. But yeah, she's definitely going to be taking up a lot of room with this kind of spread here, having her sword jolted all the way out there. And that was also something that was a little touchy, kind of pushing the handle into her hand here, because it felt like something was going to break. I couldn't get enough leverage on the sword here, so I felt like I was going to break something there. Then the hand was just making like a creaking noise as I was pushing the sword in, so didn't want to break into the fingers. So I kind of stopped there and didn't try to push the sword down anymore, just to make sure that I didn't damage the figure at all. But overall, I really like this figure because I like the pose. and I thought she looked very well kind of sculpted. There's been a few people that have been kind of complaining about this figure because I've read a few other reviews before I picked her up, and a lot of them say they actually don't like the face. Me, I don't mind it. They're saying that the face, she kind of looks a little bit too much like a chipmunk or something like that, that she's got like some stuff in her cheeks. She's kind of got like puffy cheeks or something like that, but I don't know. I don't really mind it. I mean, I can see what they're talking about, but I think it still looks fine to me. But if that's something that kind of bothers you, then keep that in mind if you're looking at an Asuna figure and you were considering this one, is the face does have kind of a puffy look to the cheeks. So there's a nice close-up so you can hopefully see that. But besides that, I mean, figure looks great. Quality feels good. Again, this was the only thing I was kind of touchy about because it did feel like something was going to break here, but luckily nothing did. I like the detail on the outfit, looks really good. Again, I like this dynamic pose. I think this is really cool for Asuna. I like all the flowing hair. You know, she's got her kind of cape here going in the wind, and the sword, she's ready to stab somebody with that sword. She's got some reach going on there. So yeah, that's going to be Asuna from Aquamarine here. Let me know if you have this figure as well, if you were happy with this figure, if you find some of the features, like I mentioned with the face, actually bother you or not, if that kind of put you off from getting this figure. For me personally, again, I'm fine with it, so it doesn't bother me that much. I will definitely be displaying her somewhere I could see her because I really like this kind of... like I said, I like this pose. I don't have a lot of figures that are kind of like a dynamic, like action. Oh, her sword actually hit my monitor when spinning it around like that. That's how much reach she has. So yeah, I want to kind of display her somewhere because, again, I don't have many figures like this. But yeah, let's go ahead and show some of the measurements here, though, if you're curious on how having that sword out there, how far that actually reaches. So if we go to the very tip of the sword to... Well, if we just do, I guess, out like this, so the top of the sword was up there, so we've got about, let's take a look down at the base here. So it's about 12 inches. So if you go from the tip of the sword to the end of the base, you've got about 12 inches of spread there. And then for the height, I guess we have to go to like the tip of the sword again, because that's also the high point on the figure, and that looks like that is about 10 inches in height. And then if we just do to the top of her head, it is going to be a little less than 8 inches. So that's kind of what you're looking like here. If you don't put the sword in her hand because of space constraints, then you're basically just looking at the length of the base, which is going to be about 8 7/5, or 7/5, 8.75, 8 3/4 is what I meant to say. 8 3/4 inches, and then I already showed you what is to the top of her head, so you'd be going for that. So that's about the dimensions if you're curious about picking her up. So yeah, that's going to be Asuna here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.